ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Watch Diction Watch Reviews. Today we have a watch from Seagull from China. This is a renowned brand from China. They've been around for a very long time. This is their 38mm bilingual DayDate. Coming in pretty nice packaging, I must say. For the price point of $449 US. I will drop a discount code down in the description below as well. Let me open the box, show you what it comes with, and the watch. Inside, you will get your warranty booklet, as you can see here. And this comes off, as you can see here. And inside is the actual watch. I took off the plastics. As you can see, a very, very nice vintage looking watch with an integrated bracelet. And there she is. Really, really nice vintage looking watch with a gray dial. Kind of a slight sunburst effect on that dial as well. You also do get a fluted bezel, which is quite vintagey, which I really do like. The watch itself is solid 316L stainless steel all around, as you can see here. These sides are completely polished, as you can see there. We'll get a little more into that in a second. In terms of actual case diameter, we're looking at 38mm, so a very nice size for the watch enthusiast, I must say. In terms of case thickness, we're looking at 13mm, which isn't that bad, considering it houses an automatic caliber. Now, the watch itself, lug to lug or top to bottom, we're looking at 48.5mm. You have about 20mm in between those lugs. The bracelet tapers down to 19mm. A really, really nice looking vintagey watch, as you can see. Let's get a little closer in on that dial. As you can see, they do state made in China, so they are proud of their Chinese heritage. Automatic, 28 jewels. You get a day and a date in a Chinese and English, which is pretty cool. The Seagull is applied, as well as those hour markers. You get a double hour marker at the 12 o'clock position. Seagull printed in black. A nice vintagey sunburst gray dial, and that nice fluted bezel, which really does shine when the light hits it. Now, the watch itself does have a sapphire crystal as well, which is always a good thing, especially at this price point of $449 US. You can save, I believe, 16% on this watch. Use the code down in the description below as well. The watch itself, in terms of water resistance, we are looking at 100 meters. So you can definitely take this in the water. It has a screw down crown as well. No worries about that. Just make sure the crown is screwed in. You can definitely take it swimming in a pool or a shallow ocean or something of that nature. But yeah, what's actually in this watch? First, let's take a look at the case finish and the bracelet. The case finishing, I must say, is very good. It feels like a very high quality watch. If you ever held a Seagull watch in hand, they are very good quality. We get a screwed in sign crown with the Seagull logo, highly polished on these sides over here, as you can see. Flipping to the flank over here, you can see we get high polish as well, which is pretty good, I must say. The top of the case is brushed along with that top portion of the bracelet as well. And this section here where the bracelet connects to the actual case, crown is screwed in for that 100 meters of water resistance. The bracelet itself is actually really, really nice, polished on the sides, as you can see here. Very, very, very fluid, I must say. It's a really nice finish, I must say, to it. I was quite surprised. We have a nice butterfly clasp with the Seagull logo. Two buttons opens that up, as you can see there. A little glimpse of that movement, which looks pretty nice, actually. We get a screwed in case back, and we do get an exhibition case back as well. You can definitely swap the bracelet for a band if you want to. No worries, though. The bracelet's really, really nice, I must say. It does come with a pin, I believe a pin and hole, like a pin and collar adjustable feature there. Now, the movement inside of this watch is an automatic caliber produced by Seagull themselves. And the movement they're using in this model is the ST2100. Features 28 joules, beats at 4 Hz or 28,800 beats per hour. It's an automatic self-winding movement, has a rotor, of course, and it has a pretty nice smooth sweep to that second hand, as you can see there. It also has Lume on the dial, if you didn't notice. It's very faint, as you can see here. There is Lume on those pencil stick hands and on the little pips outside of the hour markers near the chapter ring. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the crown and show you how the actual movement functions. So we get a screw down crown, first position. Pretty smooth, I must say, the self-winding. If you can hear that. We get one position. We can flip through that day, and the date's in Chinese and English, which I think is pretty cool. And then the other way you can change the 21, 22, 23, 24. Final position is hacking, so this movement does feature a hacking setting, so you can precisely set the time there. I'm going to go ahead and set the time to 10:10, as you can see here. 10:10. I must say the crown action is very nice. Go ahead and screw that crown back in there. Functions perfectly. Feels very good in hand as well. I do like the fluted bezel. Definitely gives it a vintagey look. And you see the crystal kind of sits a little bit above that fluted bezel there, as you can see there. But the bracelet, definitely enough room in here, at least for like a 9-inch wrist. I must say there's a lot of room for adjustable links there. Case finish and cut is very good. I want to get you guys a closer look at the actual movement. I think it's a very nice looking movement. We have perlage work on that rotor, as well as the main plates of the movement. You can see the balance wheel going off there. Some basic specifications also on the Caseback. As you can see there, stainless steel. The water resistance is stated as well. And then Seagull. Really nice rotor, I must say. It looks very, very high-end for the $450 price point. Very similar to like an ETA 2824 and SW200. But yeah, I want to get you a Lume shot, throw it on my wrist, and give you my final thoughts. I really do like this watch. You can really feel the quality in hand. And the case cut finishing and finishing on the actual bracelet, they really don't skimp on any areas there. It's really, really, really nice. Quite surprised for the price point. I think it's definitely worth it. It's a really nice watch with a nice vintage aesthetic to it. Now, loomed up with the torch, as you can see, there is slight lume on this watch, kind of like an older vintagey Datejust lume on the outer portion, and then the hands there glows green. Posted on my 6.5-inch wrist, as you can see, very legible top down. The bracelet just kind of glitters there. That nice brush finish, I must say. Very easy to read, as you can see, 10/10 Sunday the 24th. I really do like this watch. Very, very nice. Has a nice little weight to it as well. Definitely does not feel cheap at all in hand or on the wrist. As you can see, those set of dimensions, 38 millimeters and 48 top to bottom, or 48.4, fit perfectly across my 6.75-inch wrist. No issues there. Even with the light shining on it, that sapphire crystal, you can definitely clearly read the dial there. But yeah, a really, really nice watch from an interesting brand, Seagull. And it does state made in China. China does make very, very good watches. Furthermore, guys, you're in the market for a watch from China or Hong Kong, if you want to call it that. This is definitely something to take a look at if you're in the market for a vintage kind of aesthetic-y watch with a very good set of specifications for the money. You're looking at about $400, which is a very good price. They have a lot of other models on their website as well. Case cut and finish is on par with the price point, I must say. Just as good as any Swiss watch in that price range, I must say. Definitely the same. But yeah, really, really nice. I love the gray dial. It's kind of gives me vintage vibes. Nice bracelet, great looking movement. Feels really good in hand. Nothing really bad to say about this one. Shipping was pretty quick, about 3 business days. But yeah, definitely an interesting brand to take a look at. I will drop a link down to them in the description below, so you can check them out after this video. And this is the Seagull 38mm bilingual DayDate. A really, really nice looking and well-made watch, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this watch down in the comment section below as usual. Definitely like the video. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel as usual. I have a lot more interesting content coming up real soon, guys. I will see you on the next one. Bye.